Boy, do I sure do love Halloween. Good old Hallows Eve. If only there was a way I could love it more. If there's one thing I'd love to do is give a big ghost a big old smooch. So I haven't collected, somebody else collected, but I'm looking at and going to rank various spooky things in the spirit of Hallows Eve on the basis of intimacy, loving prowess. Let's just fucking go. We got Plant. This Plant's from that Plant movie with the Plant man that runs the plant shop. I don't like his chops. He might eat me, which is not cool when I'm trying to get in the mood. That goes in E. Bigfoot, big feet. Boy, howdy is this man a treat. I don't. He's a big monkey. He big hairy man monkey, which I mean that's kind of cool. That's a C. I'm not too keen on monkeys though, so he doesn't get higher than a C. Centaur. Centaur has all the mental faculties of a man with the horse's ass. I dig it. That's going to B. That's a B. Cthulhu. Now the thing you gotta realize about Cthulhu is that he appears and then the world ends. Anybody who looks into him will not have a functioning brain anymore. And I love having a functioning brain, and I also love to look into the eyes of who I am doing to do. So that it simply just can't work out. That's an F. Good old Mr. D, big old death. He's got a big old scythe. Now most people see him as like bones, but really you don't know what's under there. Could be a sexy lady or sexy anything that is also capable of killing anything, which is kind of cool. I don't know. A. Death is an A. I like him. Dracula, vampires. They're cool. They got that kind of royalty, kind of old Victorian, kind of sultry fucking, just kind of, they're fucking hot. Fucking, this guy, not as hot, but just like other vampires that aren't this guy's going to be, but other vampires, they'd be like up here. I'd be down with other vampires, not this one in particular. Sorry, whoever this is. I'm sure I could look you up and figure out who you are. You're probably dead, to be honest, but it's just not doing it. What's this? Dracana. That sounds like draconic dragons. I like me some dragons. Dragon people. That brings it the step above. That's an S. I dig it. I'd do it, dragon people. Why not? Drider. I don't like it. Drider F. I don't like that. I don't like that. The last thing I want to do, being paralyzed in fear due to having a phobia of arachnids, is also being sexually confused by having that arachnid also being attached to the upper half of a woman. No thank you. No thank you. That's an F. Fishman. That's a fishman with a fish scale, fish, body, fishy fish lips. That's a grimy man. That's a slimy man. That's going in a D. Oh god, I think I just threw up a little bit. That's an E. God. What are you? Flatwoods monster? If I recall correctly, you were just like a tin can with like a weird collar and blackface. That's an F. Gotta say, blackface tin can collar boy, not really doing anything for me. Frankenstein monster. This one's not too bad. This iteration, I mean, is not too. All these guys, big forehead and bolts. Other than that, he's just like a dude. He's like a dumb dude. He's scared of fire, so no like candles by the bedside. But you know, I can deal. B. Any other iteration would be like down here. So it's kind of like the duality between vampire and Frankenstein. Other vampires would go up, other Frankensteins would go down. It's just kind of a bad vampire, good monster. Good Frankenstein monster. V. Freddy Krueger. He's got a knife hand. That's good for that kind of stuff if you're into that. I'm not too into his face. Also his voice. Also his mannerisms. He's very rude. That's a tough sell. As enough for Pizza Man. What are you? Fresno Nightcrawler. Look at this fucking guy. Look at his jovial fella. I love him. He can fucking get it. He's such a vibe. Look at him. That's a triple S. That's my first triple S. Look at it. Look at that dude. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. He's just I don't know. He captivates just like a primordial essence in the back of my mind to just be like, yeah, that one. That's it. That's the one. I don't know. Is that a power of the Fresno Nightcrawler? Just be like, that one. I love it. I don't know. He's doing it. King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah loves to be a big three-headed lizard, and that's good because that's exactly what he is. That's bad for me because I'm not a big man, and that is a big lizard. That's too big. It's not manageable. Plus, he doesn't have arms. It's just wings. Wings and feet. I don't know. Three-head winged feet. Not really doing it. D. Ghosts. Ooh, spooky. If you've seen my previous video, link in the description. Probably. I don't know. Go check. You won't. Fuck you. You'll notice I have a thing for ghosts. I put blueberry cereal in S in my previous ranking for food mascots because ghosts don't have a concrete form. They could be anything. They can shape themselves. They could reshape themselves. Literally anything. And if you can do that, you're the ideal thing. You could fucking cater yourself to literally any person, anything really. Like, oh my god. S for ghost. S for ghost. Giant. Nah, it's a giant. That's a jolly bluish gray giant. Really big, but also really big. It'll be for big. He's a big guy. A big fella. Gojira. Gojira is like King Ghidorah, where he's super big and also a lizard and also spews radiation. I think Ghidorah spews lightning, but still, that's like, you shouldn't be spewing that. But Gojira's got hands. He's going next to King Kong. I know that's not King Kong, that's a Bigfoot, but you know, it fucking fits. Look at that. C tier, just like the movie. Gorgon, Snake Woman. I'd have to be blindfolded to be with this woman. I can't be disrespecting women like that. But I do need to be blindfolded in your presence. That's a D. That's snakes. Hannibal Lecter, cannibal, specter. He eats people, which is a kink that I do not share. It's a bad. It's weird. Harpy. You know what I said with King Ghidorah? With like, it has wings and like feet. Wings and feet, that's it. Well, imagine if you gave it the qualities of like a human being and not a triple-headed dragon, which may or may not be better in your case, I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the same level, because, you know, I could really have it either way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hellboy. Who played him? Ron Perlman? I think Ron Perlman? I like Ron Perlman. I like him. Muscle man, red guy. That's an S. Look at him. What a beautiful, what a beauty, what a rambunctious boy. Big-handed man. Jason. He's got the big knife. He's got a big body. But also, he kills people for having sex and smooching too much in his forest. which means he probably would do the same to me if I tried to do anything, but also, he's not awful. E. Lamia. That's a snake. Snakes are cool, but this snake doesn't turn me into stone or spew lightning. So it gets the thing above, even more above. Cause I don't know, I kinda dig it. I don't know how that works. Snakes? I don't even know how snakes procreate. That's a mystery to me. I don't know how they do it. Leshy. Leshy is a Slavic, kind of wood deity that likes playing tricks on travelers. And aside from that, he just kind of looks like a wet, old man, which is, like, at least 2 red flags. That's an F. Living doll. You ever see that video where it's like the anime people in real life, and it's very disturbing and very uncanny valley, but it's what those people want. They want that. It's the closest they'll have. It's not what I want, but fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's a D, maybe it's an E. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and say like, oh, you know, this won't be creepy. I'm sure. You know, it's fine. It's a D. Mermaid. Mermaid has Lamia energy, but also lives in water, which I'm not that fond of. I don't really like ocean. Ocean scary. Ocean deep. It is where the boogeymen creep. Moving on. Mike Myers. A critically acclaimed actor. I loved him in Goldmember. Didn't really like him in Cat in the Hat, though. Gotta say. You know, he's kind of old for my liking, but you know, he can still get it. I give him like a C. He's like if a Leshy was like not as wet and not as like grimy old, and was a respectable kind of Silver Fox kind of guy, which I can get behind. You know, I can fool around with a rich actor who's good at making the funnies. Minotaur. Minotaur. Mini Minotaur. Tar, mini tar. I like him. He's a bull man, big muscle bull man, big muscle bull body, big muscle bull, stuff. He just looks like a gentle giant, you know? Like, that's just a cool bull man, and he's probably really gentle and really nice. I mean, look at him. He screams, cause he's, I don't know, cause he wants to be loved. It's a cry for help. He's an S. Mothman. Everybody loves Mothman. Do I love Mothman? I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But if everybody loves him, then like it's like a syndrome thing, you know. If everybody's super, then nobody is. If everybody loves him, then nobody really does, because everybody gives him the same amount of love. So nobody really loves him more than anybody else. So like, you know, yeah, that's an A. He would be like S, or a triple S maybe. But like, if I'm putting out the same amount that he just gets from other people, then how is he gonna give me any more attention than everybody else? That's an A. Mothra. Just kind of like big Mothman. So... Plus, it doesn't have the sex appeal of Mothman. So, B for big. B for big. Big moth. Mummy. It's just a dry, dead, old man. I'm not into that. You know, it's really like the Leshy. Except, you know, Leshy's a wet old man. This is a dry old man. And nowhere near close to, like, Mike Myers, who is a critically acclaimed rich actor old man. F. Oni. Oni looks like this guy. Looks like Ron Perlman. If Ron Perlman grew out his hair and got really good at the drums. So that's a triple S. Like, fucking, that's good. That's a good boy. Look at that. I love it. Red. This is red and angry. This is red and a cool dude, and can also like harness the power of thunder and smash things with a big club. What's not to love? Clown, penny man, penny for your thoughts. My thoughts, not in the clowns. Yeah, that's an F. Not in the clown, especially big forehead clown. If it was fucking, oh god, what's his fucking the other one, the other clown, whoever played him. I don't remember his name. I'm blanking on it, but oh god, that would be a D or a C. Just because I love him. It's kind of like Mike Myers. I love both of them, but this one, I don't know. Clown, weird. Pyramid head. He's not kissable. He's got the bod. He's got the big stick, but he's not kissable. If you can see, everything up here is kissable to some degree. Mothman, probably. Death, I don't know. But as you get lower, they start to not be kissable. Like this doll. Like fucking, I don't know. This thing. That thing. That he's got a mask. You can't kiss him. It gets less. The kissability lowers as you get lower on the list. But still, he's got the bod. So maybe like a D. D for Pyramid head. Rodan. He's the least impressive of all the kaiju. So he's going to be the least ranked on the list. Solely because it's just a big lizard with wings. Which you could argue that's what a dragon is. But this dragon can turn into like human dragon, which is kind of cool. This is just kind of like giant bird dragon with no hands. Kind of like this, but one head, which is really not as impressive. Shadow people. Shadow people. I don't know. 3 a.m. looking for beans. He could be 3 a.m. looking for me. That's a A. Not as good as the ghost. Siren head. He's a spindly man. He's a spindly tall man. He's very loud. Very loud guy. I'd be hard pressed to engage with this person, cause like I don't know, I got little baby ears. I can't be like listening to that full bore right next to me while I'm doing the do. Just be uncomfortable. I wouldn't like it. Skeleton, spooky, scary skeletons make me shiver down my spine. If you know what I'm saying. Except it wouldn't, cause you know there's no bones down there. But still, he's the spooky skeleton. He could do something. I don't know what, but he could do something. I'm putting him in C. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He could do something. I don't know what. I can't feasibly imagine him doing anything pleasurable, but a boy can dream. Let's see, Slender Man. He had like a lackluster movie in like 2016 or something, and that kind of sent him down a downward spiral, and he's just not the man that he used to be. This was like 2012 peak creepypasta time. I'd rank him high, but as it stands, I can't. Out of the heart of my hearts, I cannot rank him higher than a D. Look at him. Look at how disheveled he is. Look at it. It's just sad, really. I don't know. Slime. If you know me, I love malleability, and slime is like a corporeal malleability, but it's also kind of sticky, so I can't rank it as high as the ghost. There's gotta be an A. Also, it's green. Imagine having sex with something that's green. Ugh. Mm. Succubus. Succubus, I'm all on board the suck, but I don't think I'll get on the U-bus, because, like, sure, it's gonna be the best time you've ever had in your life, but like also they're slowly siphoning away your life essence. So now middle of the road, I could take it or leave it, really. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I mean, he was cursed as a child. He turned into a beast, and then when he finally found love, he turned back into a human. But this is not the human version of him. This is the beast version, where he was an asshole throughout most of his life, and only after spending like a month with a fucking Stockholm Syndrome victim that he learned the error of his ways. So, yeah, if he's gonna be an asshole, I don't know, fuck. He's still, I don't know. He's giving me a scowl that I don't enjoy. He's going in C. Kraken. He's got a beak or a bunch of rows of teeth. Either of those, not really good. I would rather be just kind of like a, you know, like what you would want to be in the middle there of a kraken. And also it's like really big, which I don't know, I guess I'm just not in the big things. Like, I mean, like, super big things. The Predator. Predator's got the non-kissability, unless you want to try really, really hard. And I'm sure he can put out, like, he's got his hobbies that actually bring in the bacon. Like, I'm sure he could sell all those aliens or whatever for, like, big Mondo bucks, and you'd be set for, like, a while at least. And, like, I'm sure he's strapping, he's young, he's on the prowl. I don't know, I could give him a good old smooch on the mouth. That's the one bad thing, no smooching. Metal Man Terminator, Terminator 1 Terminator, not the cool Terminator 2 Terminator that would probably be higher on the list because he can, like, morph. I got a thing for morphing. I don't know. Do I have a kink? I don't know. I'm starting to believe that I do. This guy, he is cold, he is unfeeling, but he is very strong, and, like, I don't know, he could be Arnold Schwarzenegger on the outside, so I'm gonna pretend that he could be and put him in, like, a B. The Thing from The Thing, but not The Thing from The Thing 2011, because that thing was a bad thing. Not saying that this thing isn't a bad thing. I don't like this thing, but that thing was a worse thing than this thing. He's going in E, because potentially there's like a 0.3% chance that he morphs into just like something hot. But there's like a 99.7% chance that he's just gonna be like head spider, or oh no, my abdomen is teeth and your arms are gone. So he's going in E. But there's a chance, so he's not going in F. Here we go. Here we go, boys. This is it. This is the pinnacle. This is the truest being, sexiest being. I don't even have to explain myself. If you don't see it, you're wrong. And just straight up wrong. I see you there. I see you thinking like, oh, this is fucking, this is not sexy. I don't get it. You're repressed. You're hiding something within yourself. And you're probably like, no, I'm not. I'm not fucking hiding anything. You're just guys full of shit. You fucking are. You're hiding something. And you just are hiding from yourself this. And if you're hiding this inside of you, call me, please. A witch, a vivitch, Elphaba, in particular. Can't get wet. Say it outright. Can't touch water. How do you bathe? You're probably really smelly. You got monkeys and you can't touch water. You're really smelly. That's an F. Xenomorph, alien, can fill me up full of other aliens that proceed to burst out of my stomach and kill me. But it'll probably feel good? Probably not. I don't know. E. Zombie. That's gross. It's rotting. It's like a wet old man and a dry old man at the same time. I'm putting it in the middle here, right in between these two. That's it. That was a lackluster ending with the zombie, but you know, we got our boys. We got our night crawler. We got our oni. We got our werewolf. We got the pinnacle, the cream of the crop. We got our shining studs. Got our, yeah, I do it. And then we start to bleed into okay, so this is where I stand. Where do you stand? I don't fucking give a shit. Happy Halloween. Get out of here. Leave a like.